Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back for another weekly analysis video. First of all, wanted to apologize. I know I've been out, but again, last week I believe I said I wasn't feeling the best. So, again, really didn't trade last week except for a day. Even despite that, the day wasn't even the best. Bit off trading for me, but again, I've been feeling a lot better recently, and again, still gonna stick to these weekly videos. So, we're back at it for this week, and again, no matter what, I'm always gonna upload these videos. I'm always gonna be here. I was gonna still upload this analysis. So hope you guys still enjoy, and I'm excited to share another analysis. So a little weekly recap from last week. Again, really didn't trade that much, but I still have the weekly levels from here. Um, for me personally, the only day that I traded was Wednesday, and on Wednesday, I believe it was right here. I was looking for ways to actually take the market long around here, but due to mistiming, I didn't really do the best and actually took a couple L's there. But again, that's a little bit of my intraday focus, which is to just get better on those timings. But yeah, for the weekly analysis last week, we opened up pretty weak again within that last week's distribution. We did see a little bit of chop, and again that Wednesday we were closing down below this lower distribution level, and so again, this once we were able to reclaim and above on the daily levels as well. I was looking for ways to take the market long, but besides that, I really can't really explain much. On Thursday, we did have this massive rally up above the weekly bullish level. Again, not much action here. We didn't get below the weekly bearish level, so again, bears were not in control unless below that, and so we were able to manage to hold that. And then again on Thursday, we were able to get above that 6107, and we actually did it pretty aggressively. And now we're actually pushing to all-time highs. So again, not much action from there. A little bit into the news this coming week. Actually, we did have, I believe, CPI. It was last week, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure. Let's see. Last week we did have CPI on Wednesday, so again a little bit of volatility there, along with PPI on Thursday, and then on Friday we did have a bit of decent news as well. So again, this coming week, we do have a couple minutes of FOMC on Wednesday. Again, shouldn't be too crazy. It's not the FOMC meeting itself. I don't believe that's till a little bit longer, but we do have a couple minutes. Again, could be a little bit choppy heading into Wednesday, but again, we should see that. It's up for us traders to see that. Realistically, nothing really else. So jobless claims on Thursday is going to be pretty important at 8:30, and maybe leading economic indicators on Friday. Again, PMI pretty important, and consumer sentiment on Friday. You should be on the lookout for some volatility on those Friday news, so be on the lookout for that. Again, on this weekly analysis, really not much to say. Wasn't pretty much active last week. So again, I'm gonna keep this one pretty short for you guys. But first things first, market's heading into all-time highs already, right? Broke above this weekly level, broke up aggressively as well. And if we look at on the fixed CPO, you could see that kind of left two signs of actual single prints here on the K period and the J period. So that's something that really shows aggressiveness from buyers to continue higher. And the thing is, we haven't fully filled those periods. Not even K has really filled completely. So again, that's something to be on the lookout for. And that's something I'll be watching intraday. But again, market really pushing into all-time highs without non-back adjusted. It's around a 61, 63.75. Be on the lookout for that, pushing to all-time highs. Again, this market is going to continue to rally, and one thing is you're going to see is despite this whole time, market just consecutively, like, despite dips keep getting bought up. You can see that every time it pushes down, dips keep getting bought up. So that's something important to watch. And so for my weekly bullish level, it's going to be all-time highs. If we're able to get above all-time highs, I really do expect continuation in this market. But again, you really want to see the market above that level. You just don't want to see it like, above and that's it in order to get the market long and see, okay, it's above 60, it's at 64, right? It's above the level, I'm going to get the market long. No, that's not what it means. You really want to see sustainment out there. You want to see how the price interacts around there. The volume, is it choppy? Is it low? Is it high? Is there, more buyers than sellers than buyers? That's how the market transacts. It's a transaction between buyers and sellers. So, in my opinion, that's how I see it. So again, that's something I'll be watching. That's gonna be my weekly bullish level. My weekly bearish level is gonna be a little bit lower, around the 60s, 70s. Again, it's gonna be around that area of that low volume. You can see that main distribution. Able to get below that main distribution, we should see target lower into that 6,008. And I'm gonna keep that level from last 2 weeks ago, as it's gonna be kind of a target level for that weekly level. Those are the weekly bullish and above levels, and weekly are below. Sorry, this is meant to be below. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And again, it's sorry for the sniffles. A lot of pollen out recently, so I'm getting a lot of sniffles from that. But another big thing that I want you guys to pay attention for is going to be the 6130 level. And the 6130 level, the reason behind it, and to be a little bit more specific, I'll even put it at the 61 actual, um, 6127. So the reasoning behind that is actually not only one, is it the low of that distribution, that high distribution up here. Two, is it that set of single prints from that K period? But three as well is that it's that low volume node. Again, it showed all those signs of aggressive buying up there, and we have been able to sustain that, right? It's a low volume node, so I see that as really aggressive buyers attempting being able to get above, as there was a lack of sellers. So again, there was not much transaction around there, more buyers than sellers, so we just straight shot up. And then that level is going to be important, because above it we're going to still continue to see a push into all-time highs, right? But below it, I do see a bit of, maybe we'll fill that little volume area around here. Maybe we can consolidate. Similar, that's how I see low volume nodes, right? If we open within them, you could see a bit of consolidation. But again, below it is going to be pretty important to possibly target lower prices. We could see a rotation down into last week's VPOC at around 88.25. But above it, I do see a potential for all-time high. And I wanted to do it specifically at the 27 because, again, it's that sign of those K single prints, all right? So that's something to really be on the lookout for. Even if you really want to put a support level, and the level doesn't end until like 14. So from 6127 to 14 is going to be pretty important to monitor. But again, that's something that we're going to be watching heading into tomorrow. And so it's just a level, a pretty important weekly level that you cannot pass on, right? Above 63.75, again, most bullish scenario, but below 60.70, which again, we are opening around the 44.75. And again, despite yesterday was national holiday, so President's Day, so not much transaction there. One thing you could do is actually hide this profile, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna really be paying attention on Monday's action. Monday's profile is gonna be insignificant to me. So again, the 27th, not the 27th, 6127 is gonna be an important weekly level throughout to really watch. As you can even see that on Friday we did support it pretty nicely. As we came lower. So again, that's just something to watch heading towards. And again, video is going to be really short. Hopefully this coming week I do have more trades to give you guys more analysis on, and more, yeah, just more trades in general, so I can give you guys analysis on how those weekly levels worked out. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys really do like it, make sure to just follow me, subscribe, whatever it is. Anything is fine. A thumbs up, a comment, hey, whatever is fine. You know. But yeah, you guys have a great week. Patient trades, and let the market come to you. Bye bye, guys.